last time on Avalon, our ventures delved... Sorry. I'm sorry.
Excellent.
Let me take a drink.
You fucking tried.
That intro ain't right, I'll tell you what.
Our adventurers delved deep into the bowels of the earth to fight off a group of terrifying frogs that have invaded a cave. Actually, it's their natural habitat. And, Kit got scared and shot first.
I
almost got my head eaten.
And Fernell, yes, was being eaten alive by a smaller one. Let me see.
My
here.
poor hair.
Don't forget the Kaiju Blue coming for you, Ivan.
Oh man,
that's Frog Blue.
Frog
the
Blue.
Frog Blue. I'm sorry, the legally distinct Frog Blue is coming for you.
Yeah.
My poor hair dye.
It got washed. To the left.
It got all washed out, and now my hair is stark white.
Yeah,
we basically ran into each other.
I can't believe Fresnel died.
Yeah, I'm so dead.
No, not dead. Died.
And as our group convened in the cave, as our group convened in the cave, our session ended off with a monstrous croak emanating from deeper inside the underground structure.
I just got the pun that Gypsy was making. Before I looked in the Discord, I just figured it out. And I was like, wait a second, died.
The question is, does the carpet match the drapes? I'm sorry.
It sounds less like you're talking like Hank, and you're more like Tony the Tiger. Like you're crossing over into. The question is, do the carpets match the drapes?
Okay. Okay.
I'm not going to answer that question.
No, but okay, Ivan. We start up with you, huddling in a corner with Simon.
Yeah, I saw the Frog Blue, did a 180, and then ran towards here, stumbling over Simon.
There you go.
Where now I am kind of prone on the floor. As I'm just yelling, Blue, Frog Blue, Frog Blue! Fresnel's dead!
Prone on the floor. You mean you're like cuddled in the fetal position, or what are we talking?
No, I basically
I think tripped and fell.
No, tripped and fell because I didn't know where Simon was, so I ended up crashing into him.
Okay.
Yeah, in a hurry.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Now I'm just yelling, Frog Blue, Frog Blue, Fresnel's dead.
Yeah.
He's yelling about. So because I'm no longer concentrating on it, it remains for 12 seconds, but only appears to. It's just doing the last thing that it was doing, which was so it stopped and is just kind of like here.
Okay.
And it's kind of like it's kind of like wobbling, like it was going to creep towards him.
All right. All right. And
it'll vanish. It'll like slowly vanish.
As it slowly disappears back into the magical ether from which you conjured it.
But there's still the giant one, isn't there?
Deeper within
Isn't there a big boy frog? Okay.
Anyone who's in this sort of middle section right here, I want you guys to roll me a perception check.
You got it, fam.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it's also worth reminding people, so my sheet is a bit more prepared this time. So actually, first of all, the glow that I put on
the
glow that I put on Jack's flashlight to make it stronger, I'm not concentrating on that because I spent a spell point for that. Also, it's a lot stronger than what I said last session. It's not a 90-foot cone, it's a 190-foot cone now.
Nice.
Okay.
So,
Nevo, Fresnel, Alex, go ahead and roll me
Everywhere.
those perception checks.
You got it.
And I'll worry
Yay.
about the distance later.
Lol.
Can you go to distance?
Nevo? Tom?
I can't
There?
believe I roll. I can't believe I rolled lower than Jack, but got a higher result.
I can find my way.
Thank you.
I can
Okay.
go the distance.
Tom? You there, bud?
Hello?
There he is.
Hi, Tom.
There you are.
There he
my
is.
Would you be able to
Thank
roll
you,
me a
Gypsy, for
perception
saying
check
that
real
joke.
quick?
Even Alex
God.
rolled a higher number on the die, but got a lower
Sleeping
result. I'm
forever.
impressed.
So,
Well, you have a plus.
so
you
guys,
have a
let
plus
me
21.
hear what Tom was saying. What was that?
My laptop's just not loading it up. I try to get it up. It's taking forever.
Uh-oh. Do you want me to roll it for
But
you?
yes.
For now, yeah.
Okay.
This is taking way too long.
Nevo Norwell.
It's probably client-side stuff.
But yes, Gypsy,
That-
thank you for getting that joke.
That strained didn't sound good.
Perception.
14.
14. Okay. So,
Somebody doesn't seem to be paying much attention.
alright. Well, this isn't really too hard to see. Nevo unfortunately just got one under. So Jack, Fernell, and Alex, as you guys are just kind of getting your bearings, wading through this now frog-kibbled soup that used to be this little watery area right here, and you guys are just kind of like looking around just to get a bearing, you can actually see that the interior of this cave, along the walls and up on the ceiling, in fact, is a bunch of cave art. And I actually found a good example. Let me show to players.
Ooh.
And this is sprawled over pretty much every inch of the walls and up on the ceiling. And as you guys are kind of getting sort of glancing on around, you start to get the feeling this watery part might have not existed eons ago. This might have been a completely dry cave system when these were made, because you can see kind of some paintings like worn away by water erosion closer to the ground.
Ooh.
Something that might not
That's unfortunate.
might not be a bad idea to report to your boss. Anyone who
Yeah.
has knowledge of history is more than welcome. See if they can figure out what some of these are.
Sure. Oh wait, I
I-
don't see them.
Yeah, you're more
Nope.
concerned.
You're more concerned with the frog blue. And the fact that I'm dead.
Looks at a plus 10.
All right.
Why is my sheet not working?
Yeah, I do not have any ranks in history though, so
I mean, you can
What
go ahead and
is-
roll. You can click it.
I mean I'd have it as a class skill. I just have no ranks.
I don't
I have
have any
no,
ranks.
no clue. I'm not.
First
I'm
one of
not
the
here-
night!
I am not here on this archaeological dig because I'm a history major.
Hey!
That is
Okay, not
not
bad.
why I'm here. I am here for. I am here for extra credit, and because of my knowledge in optics is potentially useful for delicate artifacts.
For now, this is obviously
Yes.
cave paintings done by the frogs.
Okay.
In fact, you know exactly how they make these. They suck the dye from people's heads and then use them as pigments. Let me check.
Honestly, to Fernell, this could potentially make perfect sense. She's not a biology major either.
Jack, you're the only one that really seems to have any idea on this so far. Alex, you kind of have a close idea, but not much. Jack, this is basically just detailing everyday life of the native shadow tongues who used to live in this area. You can see them paintings of hunting, them dealing with early settlements in this area, worship. So basically, it's like a giant diary of the entire tribe's life who used to be set up here. And this goes back, who knows how, like, possibly hundreds of years of just history.
I think we may have discovered something very important in this place.
Freynell's just kind of muttering to herself under her breath as she's still like raking one hand absent-mindedly through her hair.
Wait, do you see something over there? Do you see something over there?
Yeah, it's a bunch of cave drawings and stuff. I mean, I guess we can tell the nerds about it once we get out of here.
She's dead. She's dead.
Let me take a look and see if I can get some kind of crazy nat 20 where I see something
Ivan
else.
kind of walks over. He's gonna stay at the wall and kind of look. He's gonna stay like right here, not going into the water, and just look at the wall paintings. Can I also roll history?
Nat 1!
That looks like it's from a far-flung future civilization.
Mm-hmm.
So can I roll history?
Give me 1 second, boy. Nat 1, what do you believe?
The Thulian...
This isn't that impressive. This is just crayon art.
Oh, crayon. I was going to say, it was either crayon art or it could depict the founding of Thule. But no, it's crayon art. This is a child's crayon art. Here, a child has drawn a depiction of the founding of Thule.
In this cave. Away from everyone else.
I rolled a 2.
Mm-hmm. God,
That is clearly not... That is clearly not done with crayon. That's done with pigments.
So not listen to her.
Perhaps some sort of pigment crayon hybrid, then.
Do not listen to her. She is delirious because of frog blue.
What are you
Jack
talking about? There's no
shakes
such
his
thing
head.
as frog blue.
Pigment crayons.
What'd you say? What'd you
It's
say?
got nothing to do with it.
Hey, Dr. Ivan, you know there's no such thing as frog blue, right?
That's what the frogs have inside of them.
No, they're just regular old blood.
Should you roll persuasion against me because I fully believe this?
Sure. I would love to persuade you to be more sane.
Freynell is
I'm
Sane,
asking the
what's that?
GM. I'm asking the GM.
It's up to you what Ivan believes.
Sure, roll persuasion.
Diplomacy.
Or diplomacy.
Or bluff.
Technically, you're not lying.
Yes, but technically
Actually-
you're trying to contend with his beliefs.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Ivan's gonna roll a sense motive.
Oh boy. Let's see how badly I flubbed this.
Pigment crayons.
Oh, and you're just going to set a DC?
Yes.
Pigment crayons.
Okay.
Is that what they do with it?
14.
Okay. I mean... that can be too far-fetched that it's just blood in here, but... I mean... even if it's not...
Isn't-
if it's not froggy blue here, you know it's still out there in the world. Somewhere.
Okay,
Always looking.
so it's not here, but it's somewhere out there.
When you least expect it.
You never know. It could be, but I think this is safe.
You say...
Can we say that,
you
can we
say
say that
as
Froggy
a-
Blue
as-
was like...
You say as a chunk of frog goes floating past your leg.
Could we say that Frog Blue was like a, some sort of like sickness in, Unicok?
I'll decide later.
Okay.
Alright.
Freydal is currently still muttering about pigment crayons.
Also, I just realized I could have just taken a fucking 10 on that.
Too late.
Alright.
Yep.
Simon moves on up to there, or Ivan moves on up to there. Alex, do you have anywhere you want to move up to?
We could
Just
scout around.
following. Yeah, I guess
Right.
scouting would be good.
I have
Lovely.
another idea.
Wait till your turn.
Like a so.
You just move on up to there? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you looking for anywhere in particular?
Just peering down the avenues.
Okay. So, let me see where that light went up to. You said 190 feet?
190 now. There's a lot.
190. It's a big lamp.
Then I will.
By the
do-
power of light that compels you, your face.
By the power of optical physics.
By the power of your face!
By the
Here.
power of the lens that
I
her
measured
father
it out.
developed, I would assume.
I hate doing sideways things. Burp. And then. And then.
Something that might help, Star.
Star.
Yeah, I realized, Storm. Use the polygon reveal.
Oh, Polly? Oh.
You left click and then right click to reveal it, but it has to cover like the area.
Yeah, I think it's like every left click puts a point,
Yeah.
and then it connects each consecutive point with lines. So you
Ooh.
click out
But
the
then you
corners
but then
of
you
an
also have
outline.
to then you also have to kind of encompass it.
Oh, why am I just now learning about that? Okay.
It takes a little bit of like a couple minutes of finicking to get used to.
Alright, I'll play with that a little later then. Alright. Alex, you were kind of glancing on around. This is a massive cave system. You have a route off over here. Down here. Whoop.
Mhm.
Up to burr. And you got a route that goes right around this column right there.
Going to have to explore this whole thing for those nerds, aren't we?
Oh, well, yes. This is boring. I don't want to do this anymore.
So
Alright, fine, we'll just
Quick
call it a night
question.
right there.
I would much rather have a chance to reapply my dyes.
can I roll something possibly?
What are you wanting to roll?
Looking at the painting and the structure of the cave itself, can I roll knowledge geography to figure out like how old these pigments are?
That would be a knowledge of history.
I was hoping I could use geography for that.
Roll.
Nope.
That's for maps.
Yeah, I was thinking geology.
Also, geography would probably only get you information about
Well-
the location.
Just in case there's any more wildlife that might be offended at my presence.
that actually raised the question. Could I actually roll?
Let Gypsy finish.
Hmm?
He was just talking.
Okay,
I would like to play as well.
Okay.
Ah, that's pretty good. 35 stealth.
Okay.
That's pretty good, he says.
I'm going to slink around the rest of these dark corners and see what I can find. Meanwhile, he can...
Let me...
I'd like to ask whatever happened to turn order.
Well, it seems like
we exited combat, I think.
we were still doing turn order because you guys were in a cave. This would, because the last time we did this, it kept people from like running all around the cave and being like, "I'm over here, I'm over here, I'm over here."
Okay. Then I
I'll
will
forgive
wait
it
to
for
do my
now.
movement until my turn.
Oh. So we are keeping the turn on.
Yes.
All right, Alex, if that was your
Jack.
turn, Jack.
Yep.
I exist.
Yay!
Yes, you do.
We all do.
Oh God, I guess.
All right. You're
Shine light that way. Get good
Okay.
angle that way,
reveal
and
hologram.
potentially reveal a little bit more of this area over here. Maybe. I'm assuming that's. I don't know.
All I'm seeing
Can't get
here
around
is
that
a
yet.
wall, and it looks like it'd have to go around that way, which light does not do.
Boop.
Is your rough edge. Thank you.
And then you.
And it's way down. 190. I can't scroll that far.
Yeah, that's as far as the
Yeah,
light
I mean,
goes
100
before hitting a wall.
I mean, 190.
And
190
then
would
trying to see
technically
beyond
make it
this
all the
corner.
way to the freaking river over here again.
Just try to get much space mapped out as okay. That area just leaves around. Now we have our 3 split pathways.
Wait,
Here, here, and here.
I just realized that's a
Oh.
thing you can do now.
20 feet is my full movement. Well, 5 more feet of movement doesn't really get me farther. And shining light doesn't really take an action. Just point and shoot.
Yeah.
God, I don't know. You know what? 5 foot step further this way. And turn. I did something. Back to what I was doing. On the side.
Guys, act like you've never explored a cave before.
I am mildly participating. That's honestly all I feel like I'm doing.
I'm just gonna put that into the text chat because I just found out that that's a thing.
Okay. Nevo.
Is this incline?
Let's see a little. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's up high. It's enough for you to kind of get your foot up and start walking. No
So
additional
it's not
movement
like
on
difficult terrain or anything?
that. No additional
Okay.
movement.
It's probably like just
Alright, let's see what
like
I
a-
can do.
it's probably like a couple of small natural steps just to rise up out of the water.
Let's start then by moving some downtime. I'm gonna get down up to about. I think I can move like 30 feet, so like about here-ish. Have DD in front of me.
So you're like about there. About there.
There we go.
I think.
Okay. And you have... I'm trying to remember if you have dark vision, Nevo. I think you might because you're a... Tom? Does Nevo have dark vision?
Where would that be in my sheet? I don't remember.
Should be down in senses. me double check.
All I have is low light, so it only works for vision range within dim light.
Yes. Tom, you have dark vision 90.
Oh damn!
So that should reveal.
That's pretty good.
Wait, reveal polygon. So you see one of the little fuckers that ran away before, kind of tucked away in a corner, hiding amongst a group of purple mushrooms.
Purple mushrooms, huh?
I can see these purple mushrooms. Yes?
What was that?
I can see these purple mushrooms alongside this frog.
Well, actually, you wouldn't even be able to see that they're purple, because your vision's just black and white. So it is sitting
darkness.
amongst a group of just these giant like,
mushrooms.
toadstool mushrooms. Appear to be growing down here.
How far does my magical strike go? Vampire strike, how far does that go in terms of distance?
25 feet
I
plus
don't remember.
5 feet per 2 caster levels.
Oh,
Let me see, where's my music?
That was Cat.
Ooh, heckin' died. Ooh, rip.
Cat is back.
welcome back.
The cat came back the very next day.
There we go. Okay.
There's proper cave music.
Ambience. Yes, some pleasant ambience. Thank you.
I will take my Minecraft bat and leave.
Oh,
Cat is continuing to die. She is burning through her 9 lives rather quickly.
She died real quick.
can I
Nevo?
ask? Can I ask a quick question?
What's up, Ivan?
I was wondering if I can use geography to figure out the cave paintings are actually of Thulian, or if they are.
No.
some-
Geography is literally just like telling like what sort of soil is in the cave or stuff like that. That would be
Would that be
knowledge-
geology?
Geology. That's what I mean. Knowledge of geography.
Geography would be about the location.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And navigation.
wouldn't geography be able to be used to like see if the paintings are like from people who are like native of here or something?
That would be history.
Anthropology. Or history, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that would require too much to do with
Let me decide that.
past. Yeah, I'm just agreeing with you.
So, final say is,
Okay,
if
then
you want to
ignore
learn
me.
more about the cave paintings, that's a knowledge of history. And it gets back to your turn.
Okay, then just ignore me.
Alright. Nevo? Dom?
Yeah.
Is that your turn, or are you still looking up range on your attack?
So yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Simon did his thing. He's sneaking around, being stealthy-like.
Yes. Although I waited to move.
Well, I know that you did additionally move to get up to your current point while you were doing the stealth, so...
Yes.
All
I
right.
could be there.
Fernell?
But I still don't see anything.
Yeah. It
And I think
looks
to
like
everyone else, Simon's just gone.
And if we're comparing against Freynell's previous perception check, then that would be true. Probably because she's still too distracted by the paintings and her lack of hair dye.
All right. For now.
Let's see. Yes. I'm going to start advancing with forward alongside the person who seems capable.
Whoa, one of us seems capable? I mean, I guess Kodhran.
The person that she has currently seen firsthand in front of her eyes to be fairly capable. Which in this instance happens to be Jack.
That is a dangerous statement.
Look, Jack has shown him.
Weird.
You see, Jack has
I
proven
see the
himself
light, but I don't
capable
hear it
of
as
definitely. What?
Glasses on.
Do I have to eat my mic?
All right. That all you do
I
for
think
now?
everybody else can hear you fine.
Okay. I'll just put my mic like this for the time being. Yeah, but so far, Freynal has most certainly seen Jack. Hold on. Anyways. Well, she moved forward and not sure she would see anything more in this direction. Or if all of those happen to hit walls.
Yeah, all where they stop or where they hit a wall.
Alright, well I moved 20 to get to that spot, so I could do another 10.
Alright. Show me your range again with your pointer. Actually, and your range is with your light. Actually, you don't have the light, do you? Jack has that.
Nope. Jack has the light. I gave him the light.
Okay. Alright. Back up.
Hold on,
No,
you actually
Khurtin.
skipped.
Khurtin.
Yeah, you skipped Khurtin.
Oh, that's alright. Cool.
You can quickly just cycle all the way back down to him
it's fine.
so,
We got
to avoid confusion.
Don't worry about it. I'll take a look at these cave paintings first, see if I
Okay.
can discern anything of importance before I look on history.
14. Lots of
Great.
14s today.
Well, nothing more than
Consistency.
Yeah, you know, they're old. They probably relate to the native Shadow Tongue tribes that used to live in this area. You can't really decipher too much. There's just a ton of it. All in all, like Alex said, this would make your nerds happy, having, like, at least cleared out an excavation spot for this, for them to deal with.
Certainly, we'll make note of it and send it to the boys in the lab. Let's go find out what Simon's having a look at.
Alright. It looks like there used
Or
to
I'd
be one of
probably
those...
just ask him anything of note.
It used to be like a massive spot where one of the frogs was. You can see sort of the darker area right here where I'm trying to remember what the proper name for it is. I just know it as the word frog spawn, just kind of bubbling up right there. You just see just a mound of these gelatinous, just frog eggs just piled up there. You see the little, not little, about the fist-sized tadpoles
Large.
that are kind of swarming around in them, and it just smells.
You frog caviar.
Froggier.
Yeah, we may have to watch the next expedition group that goes down here so they don't get swallowed up.
Or we could just destroy their nest.
If they move quietly, they shouldn't disturb it, you know? No need to go beating on the poor frogs.
Free XP.
What do you mean? We've already done that.
I mean, they were the.
You shot
They're
first!
adults. These are defenseless babies.
Free XP.
Technically, they aren't even hatched yet because I think he was describing the tadpoles that were still inside the eggs.
Yeah.
They're literally not even born yet. Well, kinda. Frogs are weird. Don't worry about it.
I cede my turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Ivan.
All I can really do, move up here because I already looked at the cave painting. And I don't really know what to do.
You wade your first steps into the water. It is gross. It is chunky.
I guess I'll move to here.
Move on up.
That's all I can do.
Okay. You kind of begin to venture a little deeper into the cave. You see Nevo kind of sneaking around this side corner over here as Buddy kind of comes on up, looks up in this little alcove over here, and you see his ears perk up and begins to growl.
Nevo, what are you doing?
We're, clearing it out and stuff.
I'm going to use my lantern and just shine it onto the area he's looking at.
Okay. You see one of those big old frogs you were actually fighting before, kind of tucked away amongst the mass of these big old purple mushrooms, kind of off in the corner.
Can I roll knowledge nature to possibly figure out what type of mushrooms these are?
These you will roll underground creatures knowledge of dungeoneering, because it is a subterranean thing.
Okay.
Very interesting.
There's dungeoneering. There it is.
God damn.
18?
Okay.
Decent.
You instantly recognize this as violet fungus.
Okay.
This mushroom grows from a bed of tentacled roots. Deep violet tendrils slither out from dozens of fissures on its pointed cap. You know these things are insanely poisonous. So much so that one little touch from their tendril could rip away your flesh.
Do not touch those. Those are incredibly dangerous.
They look incredibly dangerous.
One touch
They
of
look
those
like-
things will literally get rid of your flesh.
They look fucking Cthulian from frickin' Storm's description. Literally tentacles out of...
Gloves or
Wait.
something.
It'd probably be better to burn these things as I start to spark a little fire on my finger.
Okay.
I had a thought.
And
Yeah.
These things just stole Nevo's shtick. They debone people. Kinda. Or melt flesh, I guess.
Oh. That's not a bad idea. Huh. I actually didn't think. Okay. That's actually kind of a
Good
clever
job.
idea.
Me.
giving
So,
Gia bad ideas.
I
Trying to harvest the mushrooms.
that is a bad idea.
Wait, don't we? I need to check my freaking.
You guys, I imagine the rest of them here I've been yelling at.
Do you yell it?
Yeah, I'm yelling, that's a bad idea.
Okay.
The hell are you going on about?
There are deadly mushrooms in this area, and Nevo is thinking of picking them. If he even touches them, they'll rend his flesh from his bones.
I'm just turn my attention towards Frey now. Odd question. Is there any sort of containers you guys have, like a jar or something?
Yeah, you got plenty of those up at your little main office.
Of course, there's plenty of containers for containing artifacts.
Man, I can't wait until we get... I can't wait for these guys to try and get an environmental warning.
I mean, we have our canteen. That's probably not very good for containing stuff outside of water. Nevo, I'd recommend you wait until we actually get something to properly contain it. Lots of thinks about it. Wait. Hold on. Buddy can carry it. He's undead.
How do I have...
Just have Buddy carry it.
How do I have 64 ranks when I have a 56 total?
Because you've received free ranks from some of your spheres.
Oh yeah, how much was that? I just want to make sure that this is right.
Ivan, was that
No
your turn?
clue.
Yeah.
All right, Alex.
Yeah.
How do you have more ranks than me?
Sphere
So-
count thing.
Okay.
I guess I'll follow right now.
You seem to have been doing a fantastic job of guarding me last session, so...
You are welcome.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Is that your turn, Alex?
Yeah. Let's see about that. It's juicy. Yeah. This looks like a promising way.
10, 15, 20. Yeah. Just shimmy over here.
Penguin formation. Excellent.
Wink,
Oink. Oink.
wink, wink, wink.
Oink.
Hold on. If I dash, I could just use double movement, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I think I'm gonna do that because why not? So 40 feet. Woohoo! 2, 3, 4.
Yes, because he's flying, and that's only 20 feet for him.
All right.
Yeah, my walk speed and fly speed are awful.
Oof.
I hate it.
Well,
And then I shine my my light
Just
around.
cast haste.
around the corner.
I mean, I can, but I don't want to waste. Yes, a spell slot yet.
Points of it. Shine that freaking lighthouse around.
that frickin' lighthouse, bro.
I mean, you're basically holding a lighthouse right about now. It's 190 feet. You could warn ships with that thing.
Oh, Jack found his new side job. Oh, hello. Guess get rid of this.
Yep, I'm
Blob
working
too,
on
if
it.
there's anything over here. Oh, there's more stuff.
As you
Okay, well, I can't move
flash
any
your light
further.
around. Oh, those are on the wrong layer. Give me 1 second. DM layer. Move you to token. Move you to.
Oh, that's a big boy.
There's also whatever was over here,
1 second.
because we're not seeing it.
Move to token. Move to token. Move to token. Nope, that's map. That's map. You're not part of the map. You stop
Whoa.
being map frog. There we go.
Oh no, not map frogs. Those are even more dangerous.
They'll bonk you with a map.
Let alone
They use They use terrain manipulation.
let alone frog blue. They'll inflict you with soil disease.
And all, because I'm pretty sure you'll.
A map frog attacked you. Figures I end up in Philadelphia.
What?
As you see,
Reference to a video.
as you see one of those massive frogs that you had seen before, suddenly just grab. Nope, that's reveal. Grab. Turn and look at you.
No.
As you swing your light around.
Oh, hi.
This is one of the large ones. This was the one that was about the size of a horse.
Right.
Jack,
We should probably. I believe we
That's
should
as
probably,
far as I can move.
all right.
I think we should also be seeing frogs over here that we cannot currently see.
No. I would have remembered to reveal those ones.
Alright, walk my
Unless there
shelf
was-
over her.
Oh, wait. No, wait, there was one. Alright, there's that.
Yeah, one of the mushrooms.
There we go.
Then I'm gonna have Buddy charge at that frog.
Leap into the mushrooms.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, he's already dead.
You could just make another
Or
one.
it'll be fine.
Alright.
The
As
dead doggo can't die.
as he goes leaping on into a giant just mound of them. Let me see here. Alright, Buddy needs, if he's going to attack, he needs to roll to attack Mr. Frogo, who's tucked in there. Bite attack.
Doesn't a charge, like, add something?
Grants
+2 to hit, -2 to armor class.
Yes. Which ironically is what you needed, because the mushrooms were providing cover for this Frogo. So,
Amazing.
Lol.
10 damage. This one was already hit, too. By
Yeah,
Jack.
Frey now, I believe. Oh, yes, me. Because I shot it once and it didn't die.
And
Alright.
it was like, oh no, and tried to run.
Rest in pieces.
Alright. What's Buddy's AC?
His AC normally?
Yeah.
It would be a -2 because he's charged.
I know.
I was just on Nevo.
The armor class there?
What's
Yes.
Buddy's armor class?
20.
20. Okay. So with the -2, that would be 18.
How does he have a 20 armor class?
He's got full plate on, and he keeps getting bonuses to his armor class naturally.
Oh,
Animal companions are
didn't know he
nuts
had
in
full plate.
Pathfinder.
I didn't know they
Natural
had full
armor.
plate.
Alright.
He had special armor made for him.
This
That
tentacle's
was
going
his
to
item he
make
got.
4 attacks against Buddy as he leaps on into
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
The fucking mushrooms are attacking. Okay.
This is a medium-sized plant. Jack's suggestion was actually not half bad, considering Buddy is an undead, and undead are immune to poison. It's pretty much just trying to whip him with its tendrils.
I'm surprised it didn't try to poison him first before realizing. I'm just surprised the plant's so good at metagaming.
I'm imagining that the poison is just an aspect of making contact.
I'm joking.
Yes.
I'm
It's
joking.
tentacle. Okay. One hit. Only one of them hits. Buddy's new armor is just completely deflecting these blows. Only one tendril actually smacks him right in the face. As this thing deals... not much. 4 points of damage. As Buddy gets, like, this whipping, scouring, like, oh god, flagellin, whatever it is, that just, like, goes right into his sinus cavity and just, like, stirring the brains as it pulls on out. But, of course, there's nothing there. But he's just like, oh god.
Frog is still fine after the fact, too, on top of all that.
Actually, I was just going to get to that. The frog, 10 damage, and this frog only had, like, 3 hit points left. It was retreating. But Buddy pulls his head on out, and he has an eviscerated, like, person-sized frog currently in his jaws. And he just looks up at you and is like, did I do good, Daddy? I have new chew toy.
It's like
Toss the frog to me.
It's like a dog that just fetched its toy.
Okay with you. What I'm gonna try to do cleverly is try to resurrect it very carefully out of Ivan to test if it even has those glands that he was referring to earlier.
Oh, you mean... let me see here.
The blue, whatever.
Froggy Blue. Alright, as you cast Resurrection, or cast Raise Undead on this frog, and you see its organs and everything, like, sloshing away as it kind of rejuvenates as a skeleton. There's nothing in there. It's just normal frog organs.
And it's like, dude, crazy.
Alright, you got yourself a frog skelly now.
Amazing.
Fuck, let me...
You got a frogaton.
Oh, nope, those are all the pictures for...
The freaking mushrooms thing is still absolutely amazing.
There you go. There's your rejuvenated frog. Nevo, that your turn?
Should probably mark this frog so that we know it's...
Like, give it, like, a skull and crossbone or something.
Just so I know it's, like, different from the other ones.
Yeah.
I would say, like, skull and crossbone or something.
There we go. Yeah.
There it is.
Nevo's frog. Alright.
Yeah, I can't believe this frog has a Jolly Roger.
Simone?
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello there!
As a bonus action, I will shift my personal telekinetic field over to propelling force, so that I have a 10-foot enhancement bonus to my movement speed.
Presto. Okay.
I will... because this just ends, right?
Yes, it is like a cul-de-sac.
A cul-de-sac of worthlessness.
A cul-de-sac of worthlessness and frog babies.
It was the
upon
breeding...
hearing Ivan's...
It was the breeding ground of one of the frogs that you slew. One of the giant ones.
After hearing Ivan's yelling and realizing there might be danger and something that isn't boring going on, he's going to just run and come this way. So let's see here. How do you make it so that you're totaling your movement? Is it shift?
It's right click.
Yes.
Oh, it's right. It's right click.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, I don't need all those though. There we go. And thanks.
You are very welcome.
So I'm looking around here. Has anyone mentioned? So who has in character mentioned that they've spotted frogs and are needed? I know that we know that there's some action going on here. Has Jack made any kind of reference to this?
He's just like, when he saw the big one turn towards him, he's like, hi. We got a big one over here.
Okay, that works for me. Then that is enough justification for me to head this way. Boop, 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 boop.
You can, by the way, use the exact same thing while dragging your token.
Ah.
Let me make sure the map is set to.
The first time you hit right click while dragging your token using left click, the first time you hit right click, it'll create an arrow, and then every time you hit right click after that, we'll put one of these nodes.
All right, 75 feet. Yeah, I can make it all the way there easily. So yeah, I didn't even need a run. Just a hustle was enough. Regular old hustle was enough. I will head over here.
You can only move in a straight line.
That's a charge.
I thought hustling and run also followed that rule.
I don't recall any requirement like that.
Oh.
Running, you just ×3 and ×4. It has to be in a straight line. Hustle is like you jogging.
Is hustling a standard action?
Yeah, it's just moving your... Yes, exactly.
Alright. Simon, you got your flashlight or anything on you?
No, I sure don't, but... Oh, wait, actually, yes, I do, in fact. Cheap electric flashlight. Also canteen. Also flint and steel.
Your lighter.
Also, Justice Fist badge, gold level. I will present the Justice Fist badge, gold level, and it will shine light. Golden light. How about... Now, hear me out here.
Uh-huh.
I have a light crossbow. That's light. How much light does the light crossbow produce?
Boy. Boy!
Boy.
It says light in the name. Hold on now, guys. I think I'm not being the unreasonable one here.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well,
what was its range?
I guess
60.
I will produce my weapons and then my turn. And I will just wait in the darkness. I will... Let me see here. Because there isn't like anything like an item interaction in this edition. I always forget that.
Yeah.
It's in interacting with an item, either a swift action or a standard action, depending on the item.
Yeah, depending on the item. But I have quick draw. Okay, so how about this? Hey, I have the quick draw feature. Can I quick draw a flashlight as part of moving in the same way that one would quick draw a weapon?
Sure.
Sure.
You are quick drawing an implement. I'm just imagining you like Wild West, just like quick drawing a flashlight.
So I've got Brunhilde, and then a flashlight, and I'm holding it like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. You've got
Where they're
Brunhilde
like
in one
like
hand.
a cop does, where the light you're holding the flashlight right up against it,
Yeah.
and I'm pointing it this way.
Let me do the thing.
But I don't have, because I had to move twice my speed, I don't have the action to shoot.
Yeah.
GM layer. As you shine the light on down there, and you see these massive froggy eyes kind of staring off at you. If this one will fucking... There we go.
All right. What's all this then? Clear out of here.
FBI, open up.
You see them turn and look at your flashlight with great interest as they begin to
I guess you
their
could call
lips.
this. I guess you could say this is a
I
real
turned the
hopping
flashlight
place.
You turn the flashlight off.
Alright, for
Yeah,
now.
it's yeah.
Oh,
But these frogs probably have dark vision, right?
I don't know.
But they have to adapt their eyes back and forth.
Don't think that's how it works in Pathfinder.
I'm just trying to disorient them.
Mm.
I'm gonna move forward, and then I'm going to use my standard action. I cannot see around the corner all that well yet because I can see like maybe the foot of that one, but I don't care. In particular, I'm using my standard action to do this.
as you were to bend and alter light and properties, may place a lens as a standard action. This requires...
This one is target. The one I'm going to use targets a creature.
Okay.
And the range doesn't really matter because I'm standing right next to Jack and I'm giving it to him.
Okay.
I'm also spending the spell point, so he's gonna have this for the next 7 hours, whether
Okay.
he likes it or not.
And what does it do?
It is the basic telescope lens that comes with the light sphere.
Okay, you give your target the ability to magnify incoming light, granting you a shit ton of perception. Okay.
He has a +3 circumstance bonus to his sight-based perception checks.
Okay. Okay.
And that was the sound of Venom I just heard.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Your turn?
Yes, it is.
Kodhran.
Alright. Well, if they've made it known that there are frogs in the vicinity, I will move towards them. I can move for several minutes.
Can you imagine if we didn't come to help, and it was still just
The three of us.
yeah?
Yeah, this would have sucked.
That would have bad.
Jack probably would have been soloing all of them.
Would have been fireball time, baby.
Just detonate the
run
entire
over
cave,
right now.
ruin the cave paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I'd
turns out
rather
that this
die.
cave. It turns out this cave is full of methane.
No, I was about to be like, it turns out the cave is permeated by petroleum gas.
And then running uses up my actions, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because
Cool.
you would have
Well.
hustled on down there. You just kind of take a peek, and there's more of those fat giant frogs just sitting in the water right there. Their attention drawn to you as you guys begin to kind of cluster up around the corner, just kind of cracking your knuckles like, okay, time to kill off more of the weaklings. Alright. Turn order. I'm going to have the frogs do something.
Hey.
Alright, how many have you killed so far? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
okay.
You hear
I was
the one
gonna
that
do
is sitting up on the land over here. Just blink real quick, and then you hear it start to make the thrumming noise that as it inflates its throat. And you see the one off in the water over here, in response, begin to do the same thing as it lets out this almost harmonizing with the other as its throat turns big.
Uh-oh.
Then you see the little ones do the same thing, and it's almost like a Gierto monk chorus as you hear this ribbiting echoing throughout the cave. And it's just maddening noise. You almost have to cover your ears at points as you begin to hear other croaking from deep in the cave.
You then see then see one go, "Hello, my baby! Hello, my honey!"
And then it goes quiet for a second. As deep within the ecosystem, you hear this. As you hear the cave actually begin to shake. And you feel little bits of debris fall on your shoulders.
No.
I'm going to start moving stuff on my map. GM layer.
Oh no.
So rocks fall, everybody dies.
You hear rocks falling.
What are you talking about? I'm already dead. I can't die again.
This boy.
Well, you can die again, but
Actually,
it won't change your natural hair color.
You haven't died. You've undied.
God, I've undied. You're not even wrong. Damn it, these rocks better not be turning my hair brown.
Although, if you're dyed and you kill one of the frogs, does that make it a tie-dyed?
Ta-da!
So what is going on?
Just moving some stuff around. Don't worry about
the
it.
rocks are falling. I'm curious about what you mean by rocks are falling.
You hear.
Describe that in more detail.
You hear the
He was
sound
talking about the
of
debris.
like you hear the sound of like massive amounts of debris beginning to like fall off the walls as this rhythmic boom, 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 like the footsteps of a T-Rex.
What?
Uh-oh.
Baba Froga.
I have a feeling there's a larger frog.
What gave you that idea?
The loud rhythmic rumbling that sounds like footsteps.
I was
Thanks for
being
asking.
sarcastic.
I appreciate you asking for my input.
This may require some more light.
So, my move.
Yes, your move. I've moved my chess pieces.
Okay.
Your chess pieces, okay.
Okay, I moved to here. That is 30 feet of movement. My flashlight is shining this way.
Oh, come on, reveal? I do like this new polygon tool. This is fun.
You're welcome.
There we go. Oh. As
Okay,
you shine ahead, and you just see a corridor out in front of you.
I can kind of figure that their voices came from this way.
Yes, I'll give that.
So I've been hearing that he's gonna set up something. Give me a second to check out how far this radius goes.
I pull out a hand grenade.
5 foot sphere. One stall point. 5 feet plus 10. Make it 10 feet plus 5 per 5 caster level. I think it would be 15 feet. So if I shot it here. If I shot it here, it would just get this guy. I don't know that that Simon is here, so I am sorry, Simon. You were going to get caught up in this.
Shall you count to 3 and only to 3? You shall not count to 4, nor shall you count to 2.
As I am going to do a crystal blast layered with explosive orb, and I am expending a spell point to... Yeah, Venom's asleep.
That he is.
Wow.
I think this is as fast as he's done. Should I mute him?
Yeah. I mean,
But he got his phone number to annoy him with.
I just server muted him.
Okay.
Well, shit happens. I'm sure he had a long week.
So yeah, I'm expending a spell point to make the orb bigger. This, however, does mean because I'm using a blast type and a blast type and a sphere, it's not as powerful. But the frog and Simon need to both make me reflex saving throws.
You could have at least waited till I put my temporary hit point shield up.
I don't see you.
Fair enough. What do you mean you don't see me?
I'm literally right here. You have your flashlight off.
Then
Yes,
There's still
that is
other
also very-
lights.
technically,
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
see
your
this frog
flash-
either.
Yes, but he heard noises in this direction, supposedly.
So he's just randomly shooting a fireball down a hallway.
Not a fireball, a crystal ball.
But you're not denying it. You are randomly shooting it down.
Yeah,
into the hallway.
I can think. I hear noises coming from
The thing
kind of
is,
this
it's
direction
okay
and here.
because-
So,
Okay, so it's not an intelligent decision because you have many friends who could be making noise, but it's not like it's resource heavy. Like, he can do blasts all day, so.
All right.
yeah.
Alright, I'll make my reflex save then.
The DC is. Yeah, I can hear the noise, so I figure I know where they are.
Well, yeah, the
so-
frogs were all just making a shitload of noise.
Okay. 21.
31.
Oh, you definitely
Ow.
pass. It's a DC 8. It's a DC 18.
Then the frog passes
That is
too
a
with a
nat 20.
21.
God damn it. Okay, so they take half damage, and that is it. So this is a. I'm also expending a spell point to just bump up the level, so I'm actually
Thank
expending
goodness.
2 spell points.
You had one chance to back out, but you full send committed to absolute.
like you said. I usually do that, so it makes sense for Ivan to always do that. So this is... Wow, I actually don't have the Crystal Blast written on here. So this is 70 D4 of damage.
Okay.
So let me just roll 6 and then 1 extra. 15, 17, so half of that is 8.
8.
But,
Okay.
however, that area is now considered difficult terrain.
You want to scribble that in?
Sure. Let me get a circles tool really quick.
Simon, as you are standing there
Ah.
with sword in one hand, flashlight in the other, over under like a cop, time almost seems to slow as you see this little pinpoint of magic just kind of slowly, in your vision, just kind of
Yeah.
fly out from a
And that
side
makes sense.
chamber.
I was already watching for the lights of the eyes of the frogs, and so I was just kind of like, well, roll to the side.
As a crystalline explosion just echoes throughout the cave.
A crystal
Oh,
Ivan.
apparently Jack would also be in this.
Does it spread around corners?
I mean, it's a 15-foot radius. Also,
There's nothing obstructing from Jack 2.
yeah. Also, Star, could you? But yeah, I realize Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Could
Yes.
you make the token aura visible to players?
Click.
just go into token settings, and the 3 dots right next to Aura 1
I'm trying to
should have the
click on it.
option of...
Oh, wait, am I on the wrong layer? There we go. Maps and tokens. There we go. That. Click. Tooltip. Aura. There we go. Aura 1. Players can see.
I hate when a crystal Ivan just appears.
What's worse is he gives the thumbs up the moment. Just before it detonates.
No, it's specifically... No, the Crystal Ivan appears, and it's... And on the words inscribed to it, and it are, I'm a doctor. Oh my god, I just realized that Ivan is using crystals, and he's a doctor. He's a New Age doctor.
Venom needs to roll. Can we wake up Venom?
Venom!
I think you also have to unmute him. There.
Well,
Venom!
Oh, fuck you.
what?
Hello.
Hey, you're awake.
Hi. What the hell am I rolling for?
Death save, crystal...
No, not a-
crystal
not a-
effect to take half...
reflex save. Reflex, not a death save.
Dex is what he said.
Dex
but
save...
There, 25.
There we
You
go.
succeed, so you take 8... So you take 8 piercing damage.
As a crystalline
Cool.
grenade. Just,
Thanks.
crystal grenade.
Also, sorry we muted you. You fell asleep and were snoring.
And
We didn't want snoring
You were
on the
snoring.
VC.
there we go. All right.
I also gave you a telescope lens.
Nice.
cool.
Me. Movements to be able to see what the heck's going on. It's real crowded up in here. Hang on. Oh, jeez.
That is a wall.
You face into the
It's
wall.
also a wall.
Rocks are
Yeah,
porous.
I know.
You could probably pass through as a wraith.
I all gotta be in the way. Shoot, where was I? Like, here-ish.
Something like that.
And that's a narrow passage.
How much movement do you have?
Isn't it 3?
You can move here next to Kodhran.
Yeah, sure. I got her.
Give you pretty clear view.
And
Oh wait, no, I did have the
here we go.
I did have the thing.
I can do my this thing into that shape. Man, does the destructive shapes caster levels only count for the destruction sphere?
Yes.
Alright, I think I only have one of those. No, wait. I took destructive sphere as a wraith, never mind. Didn't I?
So,
Well, just to be clear, all of your caster levels stack.
yes.
Right, okay. So 6 means 3 more than 5. So 8 contiguous. Probably get to it without hitting anybody.
As you just do the Missourian thing and just are like, oh, pardon me, excuse me, going on around you. Just gonna,
Come on through.
coming on through. Pardon me.
Excuse me.
Sneaking on by you.
Sure, I'll just make it extra hit that one frog.
Not that does anything, but
Yeah.
You're breathing fire on it.
That is... Oh yeah, I can do that one as a different thing now. 1d6 fire damage. Reflex save.
So how many of us have
Versus-
destruction sphere?
Hold on.
Reflex save, 1d6. 1d6 per. Oh, yeah, setting it on fire. Setting it on fire sounds great. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay, and it needs to make a reflex
Yes.
save.
Burn
Yeah.
drugs.
What's the
They washed out
DC?
my hair dye. They deserve it.
Do 3 damage. Any creature struck by the attack.
Death Sphere, others, raise. That counts as Wraith, right? No, that's Possession. Death Sphere. It's either a 16 or a 17. It's probably 16.
16. Okay. That was a 14 on the die, and it gets a +6 to reflex, so that is an unnatural 20.
Darn.
Soft 20.
Each round. Burning creature, but your thing should still be ticking.
Yeah, everybody just... For a brief moment, the cave is very well lit as Alex takes out her lighter, breathes a long cloud of fumes that winds around and curls around the frog, and then ignites her lighter and just whoosh, big old line of flames briefly illuminates everything.
You should. It should still be taking damage, technically, unless it was mentioned in your ability. Or does this just do... This just set things on fire?
Does it not take any damage if it doesn't get set on fire?
That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. I thought it would take A damage.
If it's reflex, it's usually half damage.
Well, it's reflex save to not catch on fire.
Also, this was actually a destructive blast, so...
Yeah. And?
Would you not have to have rolled an attack or something?
All saves. All my stuff is saves.
Okay. So it passed your save, so it doesn't get the secondary effect at all.
But it still takes the damage based upon, or at least half.
You need to roll your destructive blast damage.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it should still take half of your destructive blast damage, which
Is 1d6.
Is fire damage in this
Why
case.
would it be
I rolled
1d6? What is your caster level?
Oh, 1d6 damage every odd caster level. I'm
Yeah.
6 Wraith in Canter 1.
What is her Wraith caster level progression?
It
Isn't that
is
third?
medium. Yeah, third.
So, 6,
Four.
that would be 2.
Because it's one in Canter 1 gives her a 1 caster level, right?
So that's caster level 3.
So it's 2d6.
Caster
no,
level 4 if she's a 6th
Medium
level,
is. Yeah.
6th level wraith.
So it'd be
You're right.
2d6.
2/3. She's 2/3. She's medium, she's 2/3. Yeah.
Okay. 5, 6, 7. Alright, alright.
Why did you wait, 1d6?
She
rolled
already
2d6s.
She
I
already
can-
rolled 1d6 earlier.
I can,
Oh,
I can
yeah, I
spend
see it.
the thing to add another one. I'll do that. That's a d4. My hand slipped. My mouse is not very good. Ignore the d4. It's only one more.
If you're spending a spell point, then
So
that increases to your full caster level.
Okay.
So it'd be 4d6.
Yeah,
So
46 total.
you do crispy up the frog a little
Oh.
bit, not too much.
1,
But
2,
it's still-
3.
it only
So I
takes-
should roll one more d6?
You've only
Yeah, roll
rolled
one
the 2
extra.
d6s.
I'm telling you, there was the 1d6 that rolled a 5 earlier.
Oh, she's using that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5, so 10.
I'm on top of it.
Sorry.
Okay. So, alright. You unleash a fire blast, and the smell of slightly cooked frog permeates the air.
Why do it smell like a French restaurant?
Why do you think?
Alright.
Do the frogs
What the
breathe
hell
fire?
is French.
I breathe fire.
Oh my god, the frogs are speaking in Alex's voice!
The frog of possessed Alex!
Jackaboy, it is your turn.
I'm going to kill you.
Cool, I can decide. I can finally do something actually fucking useful. Time to stack abilities and do nothing, because that's basically going to be my turn. So, stacking, all that together.
You're popping all your haste abilities. Okay. All
Mass
right.
time. Whenever I do a thing, I can spend additional spell point for one additional creature per 2 caster levels, minimum of 1. I forget what cast progression I am. I think I'm half. I don't remember.
Yes, you are.
I can't be bothered to check. Cool. So I can do up to 3 additional creatures. Woo. I think. I don't know. Shrug. Or 2. I don't know. Math is hard. I'm tired and I've
Yeah, you sound
stopped
sleepy.
caring.
It's like
I've
past
had a
midnight
long
and
day.
Also, that I guess that and past
So up
right
to
now.
3 creatures. I'm going to give Kodhran my haste / improved haste. Gypsy, do you need it?
Yes.
You can have improved haste, and I'll give myself improved haste. So, congrats, you get a +1 to attack and rolls and AC. You have 20 feet, you have a +2 to AC and reflex saves and attack rolls. 20 feet of
Okay.
additional movement. You can also do more attacks per round. You can do up to 1 for every 5 caster levels. So,
That's
by
attacks
giving it
of
to-
opportunity.
shut up. I forgot how useless improved haste is.
It's not that useless. They get 1 additional attack at their highest bad when making a full attack.
Yeah.
Jack's turn.
I
also
don't
just get a
think I can
+1
do
bonus.
anything else.
Also, just a +1 bonus to all attack rolls for the basic haste.
So yeah, so 1, 2, 3. I just need to do math on spell points.
All right.
So I spent 2 on improved haste, and then I spent 1 on mass.
Did you spend 1 on regular haste to maintain it without concentration?
Yeah, so I spent 4 total. I think. I did that math correctly. I don't remember, and can't be bothered to care.
All right. Now that-
Time to go back to doing nothing.
Okay.
Group, is there anything down this way?
All right. Let me do polygon reveal.
I'm still curious what Jack's class is.
That's good. It keeps
Armorist.
going.
And it's just 7 levels armorist.
Edie still being harassed by the plant thing.
Yes, he is, with him being right next to it.
Casters, armorist.
Well, before I do anything else, I'm gonna move myself down here just to see how far, if this path connects to the other path. Yes.
Boop, and then let me reveal. Where are you? That. Click. Click, goddamn you. There we go. As you pop up and you see another one of those Frogos just kind of sitting on the ledge there, looks up at you. It's like two people who don't like each other fight, like meeting in a classroom hallway.
Guess I'm gonna have Buddy attack this plant thing again.
Okay. Potentially, Jack was right. You could form a cluster of these things to strip away flesh from from things that you get your hands on. Okay. Takes a big old chunk out of it, does not kill it. Here we go.
Okay, well, that's going on. On my end, I'm gonna instant strike this frog with a good old...
Alright. Vampire touch, range.
6.
Needs to make a fortitude save. You cannot gain more hit points than the subject's current because their con score. Okay. Alright, what's the DC it needs to make? Oh, wait.
To the thing. So I know.
Actually, never mind. It just rolled a nat 20.
Ooh.
So you only get 5 hit points. Temporary hit points. As you suck the life from this little frog. Little human-sized frog.
I guess I'll have my frog join me since I can't control it.
Alright. As it makes its little ribbit noise. Zombie frog follows after you. Zomfrog.
The zombie frog also make any sort of attacks. This is testing ground for me.
Yes, it can. It can make a bite, or it can use its tongue to make a grab attack.
Ooh.
Then
If I can only get there, I guess I'm gonna have...
Yeah, the only thing it has within range is its tongue, because tongue is 3 times its reach.
Might as well go for it then.
Alright. He'll roll for a tongue attack. 6, 7, 8,
Oh, you're rolling.
9. Do you want to roll? You want to roll for your Frogo? Tom?
What would I roll?
D20 plus 3.
Yeah, what would... Oh. Let's see. 3, I think that's this one. That's overkill.
That's
That
3d20. So it's
Are we just gonna take the? Are we just gonna take the first one that got rolled?
Let me do it this way.
We could just take the first one, which is a 19.
I just do that for now.
Alright, that works. As you see your zombie frog lash out with its tongue. Plus grab.
Wait,
Alright.
is it a zombie or a skeleton?
Tom, how do you want to flavor it? Zombie or skelly?
Kill a frog.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Skelefrog.
Skelefrog.
So how does it have a tongue? How does it have a tongue then?
I can still flavor
Carefully.
it.
I know, I'm making a joke.
All right. It is now engaged in a grapple with the other Frogo. Nevo, that your turn?
Dos Frogo.
I'll assume that's your turn, Tom. Okay. Simon,
Yes, indeed.
you are hasted.
All right,
You
so-
get one additional attack.
Indeed. What is currently grappled again?
Nevo's engaged in a Frogo down below.
Ah, okay, good.
This one that you are looking... Whoops, nope, don't grab it. Is impaled on crystals and slightly singed.
Remember, purple is difficult terrain.
Yes.
Trying to think here. Do I want to establish a patrol, or do I just want to attack? How much
As far
movement
as-
do I have? Let's see here.
As far as I'm aware, it's only a +10 to move and a +1 to hit.
+1 per 5 caster levels.
Yeah, and I determined that Jack has a caster level 3.
So, if I have 40 movement, then I only have 20 movement. So I could get up to it.
Because a 7th level armorist is only considered caster level 3.
So I'll do my patrol next turn. This turn,
Venom, if you need to duck on out so you can get some extra sleep, that's okay, bud. Because trust me, I was there a couple days ago when I was up for 24 hours after playing seeing the sunset, seeing the sunrise playing Pikmin 4. That was a stupid fucking mistake.
Man, I really want to ask you a question about that, but mid-session is definitely not the time. Yeah, that doesn't sound very
oh
good.
wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20. So I will... So it's lit up right now? Oh no. Did no one on their turn lit
I
light?
have my flashlight shining this way, so I don't know if
And,
Storm wants.
Jack
Yeah,
was also
I don't know if-
shining his flashlight, which had been
I don't know if Storm
amplified.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if Storm also wanted to flavor the crystals.
Okay, I was gonna say because I realized
refracting as well.
I came back because I realized I might not even be able to see. Okay, so I can see.
Yes.
Yeah, other people have lights, and there's new bullets.
So I just realized I can take advantage of the difficult terrain by having Nelid. So I'm gonna put my flashlight away and draw and use my free draw each turn that Armiger gives me. Free swap each turn. I'm gonna swap to Nelid and use a standard action to activate telekinesis on Nelid.
Okay.
So I'm going to draw that. Do. I'm going to move it in my telekinesis speed, which is 25 feet. And then, as part of the same action, where I cast a telekinesis or concentrate on it, I can do a attack action with it. If I have mobile bludgeon, I can do a full attack action. And I don't have mobile bludgeon yet. So
Aw,
this turn I will just make one attack. So it whoops up there. But next turn I can do my shenanigans with it. So
Why, yes, I can tell how little your brain can't function correctly.
yeah. I'm in the same freaking boat. I'm tired as heck. Where is my character sheet? I closed it. I'm sorry.
I slept for a long time, but it still feels like my brain is barely functioning.
I'm just dealing
Yeah,
with the
that
fact
could
that I'm-
potentially be the effects of oversleep. Oversleep is also not good. Because if you oversleep, then you can still wake up feeling tired because your body
Okay.
slept so much
So-
it just wants to stay asleep.
Attack. Forceful telekinesis. It counts as one weapon size higher. Roll to hit.
Okay. Ooh.
Bunkle.
Yeah, that is.
Woo. Good stuff.
Balcons ahead.
And that natural 20 on that other dice right there.
Oof.
I don't see the other one.
Oh, it rolled,
It's on the screen.
rolled 2 on my side.
It's 3D dice.
All right.
I have 3D dice disabled.
Roll
I
me
don't-
The
that-
calculation didn't roll advantage, did or something, did it?
No.
I'm looking.
But go
at
ahead and roll that
No, it
damage.
Okay, I was
It
just-
always does that.
okay. You got it.
Yeah, I have 3D dice turned off because I don't want to exacerbate my graphics more than necessary.
All right. 12 damage with the 9 piercing. God damn. Okay. Okay. It is still up. The big boys are hardy, but god damn. Paled by crystals, slightly burnt, now has an old sword stabbing into its side. And you hear the frogs in the
Wow.
background begin to croak like crazy as this is happening before them.
Oh yeah, frog background music. Let's go.
Fucking
Bullet hell. Alright. That your turn, Simon?
So,
I'm just imagining Megalovania, but it's frog croaks.
I will go ahead and use my move action to do what is it called? I'm going to get ready to next turn set up my patrol. So as a swift action, I'm going to use variable prowess and swap out the talent on Brunhilde. Oh no, wait, hold on. What the wait, well, hold on. I have a thing that I don't know what it does. What is impossible reload? That's what I'm about to swap out, but hey, I better know what it does before I do that, huh? The fuck is impossible reload? What sphere is that from? Where's my character sheet? Impossible reload, dual wielding. Dual wielding. Impossible reload. You can reload without needing a free hand. In addition, you treat ranged weapons you're wielding, which can be wielded in one hand, as light weapons for the purpose of Oh, yes, of course. That's the thing that's letting me dual attack with less penalties.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm going to swap that out for right now, temporarily. I'm going to swap that out for the Guardian Sphere. I've done that before. I did that during the rooftop fight, but this time I'm going to take the Patrol package instead of the Challenge package. And then as a bonus action, I swap my redundant enhancement speed bonus into temporary hit points.
Okay. Okay.
That's my turn. So I now have dampening field. I gain temporary hit points equal to 4. I gain 4 temp hit points.
Okay. Fernell?
Okay, are the crystals doing anything in particular to impede light, per se?
No.
No, they just impose movement.
Okay, so light still passes through them.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm going to blast through the crystals,
Okay.
which is going to inflict no damage to the crystals whatsoever because my blasts are made of light, so they pass through them.
So you just flavor it. Okay.
Yes. It's just flavoring, but also mechanically literal.
I don't like to call it flavoring. I like to call it seasoning.
Seasoning.
Because
As any true
Just put a little bit of salt and pepper on that.
because all of my blasts use this.
Okay.
Always.
Roll to do your thing.
Yes. Let's see. I believe. Yeah. I don't necessarily need to bother with that right now. Yeah, just a normal one for free. No.
Ooh.
I still need things to help me with my attack mod.
Actually,
That will be very important.
it's a base attack finish. Let me double check.
I know we already fixed this once with my stats. Probably. Though +1 bonus wouldn't have really helped in this situation.
I'm trying to figure out what you were rolling with a bonus to hit. You rolled a 4 and you have a +6 to hit?
Yes, I have a +6. That's what I'm saying is I need things to help with my plus to hit. Like
Okay.
items. I need items that give me bonuses to my hit.
That's your touch, right? Yeah, that hits touch. That actually hits.
Oh, hell yeah, touch AC.
And that is 40.
Yeah, the Shrek's is good.
15. God damn. Okay. This boy's close to being dead. As your light rays bounce around from crystal to crystal like a mirror before deflecting into this thing's face, and you hear this sizzling noise.
Fraynell, after doing that, just has this look on her face that just says just by looking at her expression, it just says that she calculated that.
I'm sorry, my mind immediately went to like in a fucking movie or cartoon when a character shoots a laser beam in a fucking mirrored room.
Yeah.
Where it just bounces everywhere.
Fernell? Is that your turn?
Indeed it is.
Alright. Khurtin, and then it'll be the frogs.
Alright, I'm going to...
I've got an attack of opportunity that will probably get triggered on the big frog that's hurt. If you want to shoot another.
So... we are going to extend the martial focus in order to get lethal precision going.
I'm surprised there's not any battle music.
Give me 1 second.
They're frogs.
How?
It's like shooting frogs in a barrel.
We just start hearing a metal cover of Rainbow Connection.
First one was 24 to hit. God damn. Okay. And then 16.
And keep that in mind. We're going to use that.
Okay. Yes. Fortitude gets a plus. Okay. Alright, it saves on that death effect. But regardless, you still dealt enough damage to fucking put a bullet through this thing's head. As your bullet ricochets through the top of it and out the back of its skull, there's a splatter of frog gore as this thing slumps on over, and all you hear the chorus of croaking just go silent. Was that your turn?
Yeah, that's good for me.
Okay. Frog's turn. You see them... It almost looks like they're beginning to back up real quick. Until a rumbling echoes throughout the cave. And, Kit, it's funny you should mention music. Was this the one? Was this it? There we go. you begin to hear the sounds of rock shifting and grinding as all these little frogs up on here kind of look over at this wall as you begin to see a fissure forming.
Uh-oh.
There's an
The Uber Frog.
There's an explosion of stone as the wall gives way. And this fat, I'm talking the size of an elephant, burst through the wall.
Oh,
like
yeah.
like a kaiju emerging from like its
Through
sleeping
the
area.
wall?
Through the cave
Like
wall, yeah.
Like a kaiju emerging from the ocean in Pacific Rim.
And as it shakes the debris off it, these tiny little frogs underneath scatter, and you see it look on over at you and let out just this fucking explosive noise. I need everyone to roll me a fortitude save.
Including me.
Everyone in the cave.
It's damn loud, idiot.
Hey, be nice.
11.
Fail.
Very loud.
Fail.
Point.
Tom.
Fail.
What?
Make.
Well, that's certainly not a fail.
I've managed to put my hands over my ears.
Tom, you there?
I-
Thomas? Simon?
My sleeves again.
I'm in
Fortitude.
danger.
Sleeves.
Honestly, I imagine Freynell failing this makes some kind of sense considering her literal hypersensitivity trait.
Okay. Everyone except for Alex. You are now deafened for 4 rounds.
Mop.
As it sounded like a church bell. Just rang throughout the entire cave. You guys can feel like your eardrums almost bleeding.
Ow!
Mop.
Alright.
Did anyone else hear that?
I can't hear my own voice anymore. That's not good.
Hello?
What?
This is why you cover your ears.
Oh dear. Well, I
I-
can't
I
hear
love the
anybody
idea-
anymore.
I love the idea that we're all yelling and Alex can
I
still
can't
hear
hear
us.
you.
Freynell's just speaking normally, but is just noting out loud that she can't hear herself or anybody anymore.
Mop.
Actually, I'm not liking this music.
This is certainly a problem.
There we go.
So my move, or frog still moving.
Oh, I just see the frog starting to go.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, turn that down. God damn.
Dick.
Thank God none of our spells require us to hear.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Jesus, that's a big fucking frog.
It
Yeah.
is literally the size of an elephant.
Freynell is looking around at the others around her to see if they seem to have been reacting to her voice at all.
Come on, grab. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't think to ask for it before now, but later when we're not in this anymore, could you make a Nelid token?
I can try. Yeah, I can try to do that. Just moving shit. Give me 2 more seconds.
like, basically Freynell be like, looking around at the others, be like, I'm not the only one whose eardrums got blown out by that, right?
Would Buddy and the Froga also have to roll?
Oh, Buddy has to roll too. I keep forgetting about.
Because doesn't he obey verbal commands?
I have no idea.
Well, that's actually important because then he can't fucking hear, and so Nevo won't be able to command him.
Yes.
I think it's telepathic.
Well, Vladimir is a familiar, is the difference. No, summons and familiars work differently.
Oh, it is a connection. Okay, so it does look like you command him telepathically. God damn.
Okay. It was so good for us to like look at that.
Anyway.
All right.
More you know.
Ivan.
Okay. Ivan's gonna move up to here, and then gonna take 10 feet to move up to here, which uses all of his movement in this area. Can I now see all of these frogs down here?
You do.
Like, do I have a clear shot?
This is a wall right here, or kind. So you might be able to hit the smaller one right down here.
Okay. So Ivan seeing all them is like, oh boy, this is. Oh boy, this is not good. He is going to cast. He is going to cast a. Let's see, that's no blast shape. So that means that I won't get +7 to this. Yeah, fuck it. He needs to do some damage fast. So he is going to spend a blast. He is going to spend a spell point in order to. He's going to spend 2 spell points to increase the damage of his attack, but he is also going. But the second one is also going to go into explosive spheres. So he is aiming for right over here, and it's a 15-foot sphere again. I'll just make an Ivan again. God damn it. Dude. Come on, you.
Can't you just move the Ivan you already have?
Well,
because
that one
has the difficult terrain.
Yeah. How did you get it on the court? There you go.
Give me a second. Let me just get a second Ivan one. So this is a 15-foot circle. I'll make it red just so it stands out.
Yeah, it's also only temporary since this one just explodes with no bonus effects.
Yeah. So all of those Frogos in the sphere need to make me a reflex saving throw.
Okay.
I must say, I'm quite fond of these crystals.
They are crafted blast, by the way.
What's the DC?
Or this is affected by craft. DC is, I believe it's 16, but let me check. No, it is 18. DC 18.
18. Okay. First little frog fails. Or this one fails. Second one, that one fails. This one down
Okay.
I
here.
must say, I am quite fond of these crystals. They offer me.
Most of them might be destroyed.
They offer
Biggie
They
Smalls.
offer protection, and they don't impede me in any way.
Succeeds. This one.
Okay, was still
Nat
gonna take
20.
half damage.
So this one and this one succeed. This boy. That one fails, and Bubba Froga.
Okay, give me a second. Let me check something. Okay, let me remove the +7. Let me remove the +7 to the
Okay.
destructive blast.
Yeah,
Oh, he succeeds.
Because-
Or to the
focused blast does not apply to blast shape.
I know.
Venom, did you just call him Big
so-
Chungus?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Anyway. He takes... Ignore the attack roll. That is actually correct. Everybody who failed take 30 damage, and all who succeed take 15.
Yep, that's correct.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I was
There-
making sure that none of these were, like, below 3.
Ah,
That is actually a really fucking good roll.
God, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. That...
indeed it is.
However, some of these crystals are now gone.
Yeah.
You skewer 3 of them.
So, I will... This was a this is a slashing damage, so everything up to here is no longer crystallized.
Okay. So instead of it piercing them, it's like a meat slicer where it bifurcates them.
Wait, but it was other than the blast shape, it was just a basic destructive blast, right?
Yes.
Then wouldn't it automatically be bludgeoning?
No, because crafted blast.
Oh, you have a talent.
Crafted blast, I can change it from bludgeon. I can change it to bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing.
Okay.
Okay, you have a talent for that. Got it. Yeah. Otherwise, it'd have to be bludgeoning for a basic blast.
Yep. So that will end my turn.
Okay.
As I place a face down trap card. As I place a card face down.
Okay. Alex.
Okay. So this is difficult terrain, which
Yeah.
means it's hard to move over and I can't move as much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
up until
basically-
this red line now, because that red line is where the crystals got destroyed on this side.
Hey, at least it keeps. At least it also keeps frogs at bay.
Yeah, that's why Freynell was noting that she liked it, not that you could hear her saying so.
It keeps frogs
Yeah, I
at
know.
bay. $39.99.
Okay, so
Turn the freaking frogs gay!
Oh my god.
the red line stops being difficult terrain.
Yes.
Yeah.
How much could I move then?
So
Is it
about
half?
half that, yes. Oh,
Alright.
I think it didn't.
Not super thrilled about being down front.
If any of you can still hear me, could you actually tell me whether my ears are bleeding or not?
Are they?
You just hear Fresnel going, blood.
I hear just fine.
Yeah. They don't though. They don't know
I-
what they're saying. It's just this ringing
Fresnel,
noise and
Is
then
that what
trying to
happens
sleep.
when you lose your...
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't
It's-
fucking know
it
how to
would
talk
be-
properly.
Really? Is that how that works?
I've worked with
Yeah.
children who can't hear. If their pacemaker, if their hearing aids are off, they can't form words properly. It's this weird thing where you kind of need to hear your voice to have them functioning properly. You're just like,
Yeah. One of my friends, his father-in-law was deaf, and he never the permanent, like fully deaf, and he thought he could speak English, but he really, you had to kind of try to interpret what they were saying because they were not ever able to translate phonetically.
That is so weird to me because I've had times where
That hits all of them right.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let go of it and just assume that's fine and I don't have to remember.
Okay. So they need to roll saves?
Hang on. I need to decide which exact thing I'm gonna do.
That is so weird because to me, I've had times where I've not been able to hear myself, but I've been able to speak fairly well.
That one's terrible. No, I don't trust frog fortitude, so...
And in fact, this fun factoid is actually represented in the deafened condition in Pathfinder. One of the setbacks is characters who remain characters who are deafened have a 20% chance of spell failure when casting spells with verbal components. Because you just trip over your words and not say the right sounds for your spells.
So, can I spend 2 spell? I mean, I assume I can. Ivan does that kind of shit all the time. I'm gonna spend 2 spell points to do a blistering blast and increase it twice.
Okay.
It's
one
spell point to increase the damage.
Yeah, so the reason why I'm able to do it is because I'm doing a shape and empowering it at the same time.
Yeah, it's one spell point to empower it, and the second spell point is to add a talent effect to it. So you'd have to do a specific talent.
Yeah, I was gonna do blistering blast, which also allows you to spend a spell point to increase the damage.
Yes, then you can do that.
Okay, so 2 spell points. And I'll look at it in a second. And then, so I do 3 base or 4 base.
So
you would be doing 4d6 if you spend a spell point to do full scaling, and then your blistering blast turns it into the d8, right?
No, d6 still.
Oh, what does blistering blast say?
I'm gonna just smack both of them down.
Go.
Yeah. Basic blast deals 1d6 blistering damage for every cast.
Any creature suffer
blistering
minus
just
2 penalty to fortitude. Oh, so blistering. Is that right?
Basic destructive blast.
It says it at the top. 1d6 fire damage, 1 spell point to increase damage. Hit or fail reflex save equals a -2 penalty on fort saves for 1d4 rounds.
You would just be dealing. You just spend the spell point to deal 1d6 per caster level.
Okay. You copy and pasted the destructive blast stuff over again. So.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I'll still do that one, I guess.
Okay.
So it's just 1 spell point.
And 4d6.
Yep, it's 4d6 in this case.
Where's the dice go? D6.
4d6, and if you hit them or they fail their save, they
just
get a
have
-2 penalty to fortitude.
Okay.
Whoa!
That's 8.
What?
Wow.
Oh man!
Lucky 7s.
7.
Come on, I hit the jackpot.
I was about to say, you won the lottery on the jackpot.
All right.
Can we actually get like a freaking slot chime?
I need 2.
I wish I had my voice spot up, but I don't. My voice spot's completely
D8.
broken.
Okay. So they need to roll reflex saves for fire? What was it? Or no, just there we go.
Reflex slaves to be bad at fortitude, I guess.
So...
No, actually it's no save. If you're doing an attack roll... Were you doing it? Oh no, you were doing an attack roll. You were just...
I don't have any attack rolls.
Hey Maz, let me DM.
Just a save. I'm sorry.
Alright. If there's anyone who's going to be my co-DM, it's going to be Gypsy.
That is very fair.
I hit all of them, though.
Alright.
You don't pay me enough.
I don't pay you anything!
We don't get paid.
You get paid in exposure. All right. Little
I'll
frog.
expose me
18.
all on my own.
That's a 7 on the dice for the big one, so this one probably fails.
That's why I'm not allowed within 5 miles of a school.
She
What?
breathes out a slightly different smelling smoke this time, and when she ignites it, instead of like a bright, like, you know, fire breather style flame, it's just, again, pretty loud explosions, like more smoke, less fire.
Very, very smoky and ashen.
This frog failed, and no, not Baba Froga. This frog failed.
Not Baba Froga.
Baba
Yeah.
Froga, the flames hit him, and he doesn't even flinch.
Better not
Okay.
be immune to fire damage. That
This
might
one
be annoying.
dead. These two are still up. Okay. Alex, is that your turn?
I think so.
Okay. Jackaboy, you got your Gatling gun?
Okay, genuine question.
Yes.
I don't have a Gatling gun. I wish I did. And this is just for everybody. Would slowing these fuckers down actually help?
I don't know about everybody else, but making sure they cannot get to me would be great. I don't want them getting to me, though that's probably mostly an in-character sentiment.
Guys, here's what Slow does, just posting its effects.
Will save. Okay.
I'm just posting this so everybody knows what the hell we're dealing with when I cast Slow. Thankfully, because I already have, I spent the spell point for haste, that's just going to be up for the next while.
So it would take a -1 to attack rolls, AC, and reflex saves. You must concentrate.
And has its speed halved. Which, if I combine this with mass time, I can hit all three of these idiots.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm kind of also debating on whether or not I should just spam attacks, considering.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, your haste because you spent the spell point on it will only be lasting for a total of 3 rounds. That's all you get for spending the spell point. It's only 1 round per caster level, and your caster level is only 3.
Thought it was longer than that.
Nope, 1 round per caster level, which is also the case for the slow if you spend a spell point on it.
And what the fuck's the point?
To
Why did I
concentrate
grab
on-
all this shit?
I assume concentrating on it lets you keep it up for longer, or presumably for as long as you can keep the concentration, but...
Maz, really quick.
Bruh,
Look into-
I
look
feel
into this-
useless now.
Look in the Discord soundboard.
1 second.
I genuinely don't know what to do now. Great, there goes my plan.
I kind of almost don't want to do it, though, because it might go really
You
loud.
could shoot the Baba.
I
Froga.
lowered it to like a 50% sound, so it should be fairly quiet.
Okay.
Thankfully, I'm flying, so my speed, I hope, shouldn't be reduced.
Correct.
This is for Cat's 7s, and I'm really sorry if this ends up blowing out anybody's ears for real.
Okay, it wasn't as loud.
Yeah, I lowered it to like a 50% sound, so it's somewhat quiet.
There you go, Cat. That
So,
was for your 7s.
Yeah, let's just attack the boy. So here's
Ooh,
the first 2 hits,
god damn. Yeah, those.
and I get 1 more attack. So just take the first one of these. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. Okay.
This is why I grabbed elemental damage. Damage stacking.
More damage.
Do
More damage.
Do some math for me there.
So that's 21, 15, and that's just 221 or no, 31 and 21. So 52 damage to Big Boy.
Jesus.
What is it? Oh, did he do a?
That's just the elemental, by the way. 52 damage.
No, what damage did he? What did he attack action did he do? Did he do the barrage or?
I did not barrage. This is just the 2 attacks from base, and then the additional attack from
Haste.
haste.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the additional attack
It-
that full
unfortunately,
battle did do for attack number 1 to the second set.
So, let me clarify. A full attack action, you wouldn't be able to move if you did a full attack action, but you would still get that bone. I will still count those first 2 hits, because you'd have the standard action to do 1 attack, and then you would have your
Barrage attack.
your
the-
from haste.
Yeah. So that second one is would be a 20 to hit,
Which
not a
still-
15.
Which still hits. So, god damn, you took out a chunk of this boy's health already.
Wait, so I don't get the 3rd hit.
No, because you
Would-
moved.
When you make a full
Okay,
attack
fine.
action,
Correct.
you basically give up a move action.
Then I might as well just barrage. Because there's no point in not doing that.
Pathfinder.
There's barrage. I know I have that freaking thing. Martial focus.
You know what? Just because you're tired, I'll still count it. And amazing, that still hits, because its touch AC is only 9. Fuckers.
Lol.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, special attack action may make 2 range attacks at your full base bonus of -2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and then you're actually
Taking that
So
second.
the 2 attack
2.
ones hit
Okay. Good.
basically
Yeah.
are the barrage.
God, that is a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah.
In theory, you could even take the 3rd one, having a -4 on to your full bab on all of them to do 3 attacks because you have a in excess of 6 bab.
If I took the -4 for the 3 attacks.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd still hit because you'd have a.
Yeah, if it's going for touch AC of 9, yeah, might as well just do the 3 attacks.
Yeah, it's still a freaking -4. It's 17, 16, and 24
Whoops.
as your hits.
No, damn it. There we go. Headphones fell out.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Damage
if you
is
do the -4
calculated.
for 3. Did you do
And you still
damage?
haven't taken a blitz, right? We haven't leveled up for you to take one yet.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Jack, that your turn?
I think so.
Okay. Nevo!
Tommy here.
Okay, I am gonna dance around this frog over here.
Just, pardon me, excuse me. Just gonna move on around you.
Oh, I need to go to my.
Poor Nevo.
Hey, he's got his own problems over there.
Nevo, you are still deafened. So whatever this noise was just devastating.
What does
Well,
he
I'm
see
still
like?
gonna attack.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, yes.
Because doesn't Nevo have dark vision? Can't he see like this way?
I was just getting to that. Give me 1 second, Kit.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this waterway is connected somehow.
Actually, he has 90, so it goes out to... You actually get to see all the way through there.
Yeah. At some point, I'm going to need to request Gypsy's help in trying to look through items that could be helpful to me. At some point.
Sure. One thing I'll say that I've already told Ivan, weapon focus Ray.
Yeah,
Will-
I'm Kit's telling me that in the text chat already, and it's a feat, and I'm gonna grab it at 8.
Yeah,
Nevo,
yeah.
that absolutely hits. You'll deal 7.
Oh, joy.
Then the +1 mod. Okay. You carve into this frog with your
Oh, I
scythe.
see it. Nice.
All right. What else do you do?
I believe Buddy was still dealing with the tentacle stuff or whatever, right?
Tentashrooms.
The violet shroom.
He's
Yes.
dealing with
Alright.
the Cafoose rooms.
Yeah, I was about to go and switch that joke again
It's-
to be
it's
call them
Shroom Thulu.
Shrooms.
You
There you go.
10 damage. Okay. Buddy rips and tears into this mushroom, shredding it to pieces. Let me see here.
Not Sporfulu, anything but Sporfulu.
Okay, yep. So, yeah, Buddy rips and tears into this thing, just absolutely covering his face in just bits and pieces of massive, just mushroom tendrils and stuff. Before taking just a bite and swallowing some.
Hey, Storm, quick question.
Yeah.
If I became a warlock of these mushrooms, would that mean I'm a warlock of the Great Mold one?
Hush, boy.
Go sit in the corner.
Simon,
I thought that was actually a good one.
Yep, well,
That one was actually decent.
I did have a quick question.
Yes.
So if those things are dead, could I have Buddy pick them up and put them in his dog pouch thing in his armor?
You want him to carry some? Yeah. I mean, I just realized if the armor is perfectly encapsulating him, technically he is his own container. if he is a hollow dog.
Ate some already.
Then yeah, you want him to eat up bits and pieces of the fungus?
Yeah.
Hollow doggo.
Okay. You mentally command him. He begins to devour the remains of this violet shroom.
Can I move after an attack? Is that a thing in Pathfinder? I forgot.
So, no. Generally, you'll have to have a...
Oh.
Let me DM.
Sorry.
You have to have a feat that allows you to move and then attack and then move again.
Yep.
I have something like that
For me, then.
in Warp Sphere.
And I'll discuss...
Yeah, it's not like 5e.
No, it is not.
Which I'll bring
5e
up-
is very generous with that.
Which I'll bring up a note on that after we're done, which will be at the end of a couple of turns, since it is 12. One for some of you.
Yeah,
For now.
it is past 1 a.m. currently, so I was about to request on my turn that as soon as this...
The frog's still alive?
Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as the
on the
round
left.
is over...
Yes, Tom. That frog is still alive.
Damn.
It
My
is
other
still
frog
grappled,
attack is,
though.
gonna-
It is still grappled, though, by the other froggo.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, so I was going to make the request, since it is past 1 a.m. for Venom and I, that once we reach the top of turn order that we...
Yes, that's
Call
what I was going to do. Especially for
Very
Venom's sake,
good.
since he is buzzed on out.
Yeah. Great minds think alike. speaking of which, let's just continue fucking up frogs.
Do I not get a turn?
What
Wait,
happened to yours? Oh, it double clicked over yours. Okay, Simon.
okay.
Thank goodness. I was like, I'm not gonna get to move. Well, then again, I'm having a hard. This difficult terrain is fucking me up.
Hey, you get a plus 10 movement speed.
But it takes me 30 just to get past these 3 squares.
Yeah.
But then I
mean,
can
you
step
have,
out
what?
of them to step through you and
You
get
could
here.
get
So
up
I
to there.
can.
Remember, I'm also
Move
flying.
next to him.
I can get next to this one. I can't get next to the big one like I want to, but I can get next to this guy. So that is what I'll do.
It's fine. I have an idea for the big one.
Okay.
As a standard action, I will concentrate on my telekinetic bludgeon, which allows me to move it up to my telekinesis speed. 25 feet. 25. Okay. Then I'm going to attack. I'm going to flank with my own weapon because that's a thing. Oh, and it has to be there. There we go. I'm going to attack, and I'm going to take the attack action, not the full attack action, just the regular attack action. Do. Where's my boink? So this is -2 to hit with both my attacks. First, Neled attacks from behind.
Poke it.
Walk.
Poke that frog.
19. That hits.
19. They will take this much damage.
God damn.
2d6. What is that? What is the one on the right? Is that for when I crit?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Looks like
Okay,
that one's
good. It's just the first one and then the precision damage.
20. Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to choose, instead of attacking, to activate a sphere effect that is a standard action or less and requires an attack roll. I'm going to do an energy strike destructive blast
Okay.
Aha.
with Brunhilde.
Against the frog?
Yeah,
Okay. That
19 to
hits.
hit. 17. Okay. They are going to take the same amount of damage because of... Look at this. Hold on. Where is... Okay, so first off, that's that.
Special attack action. You may have...
It limits my caster level to my base attack bonus, but they're both 5. So
Okay.
that does nothing. And I'm going to use the 2d6 slashing dice of Neled for my Brunhilde melee attack.
Okay. Roll that damage.
So, here's this. And I'm going to spend... the 1 and the 4. So that's 18 there. And I'm going to spend a spell point to make this a full scaling destructive blast. So it is 5d6.
Good lord.
So it's damage number 2 is the one. Oh, wow. What a bad roll. And let's roll the Wheel of Elements. It's a force blast.
How do you want to kill this thing?
So, Neled skewers it up the butt. like a frog skewer, like some European food, and
I was about to
then
say, like a literal frog on a
let
stick.
him finish.
yeah, like a literal frog on a stick, and and then serves it up, and he strikes with an overhead strike that explodes with force damage so hard that it literally ruptures and pops like a balloon. And spreads in like a cone this way. So the balloon, so it literally turns into like a frog lollipop that then pops like a balloon.
Okay.
That specifically reminds me of something I read in a book like many years ago about a frog. In the book, there was like this frog that ate a bee.
Okay. Let's
And
finish.
it was just
Let's
disgusting
That's my
how
turn.
it
let's
described
finish
it.
this up. All right, Fernell.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that I have plenty of eyesight to things over here, because I have something for Baba Froga.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a spell point to augment my blast, but I'm also gonna be doing the admixture. The one where both of the blast types are in the same type group, so I don't have to actually do anything to combine them together. They just get to combine for free.
Okay.
So, just remind me really quick when Alex hit it with the thing that does the minus to fortitude saves, did that effect actually succeed? Like it got the -2?
On that frog, yeah.
On this one, it worked.
Yeah.
Baba Froga shrugged it off.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Either way, that's fine. I'll just hit the Baba Froga with an actually good roll.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
25 for 30.
This is the everything has been building up to this good roll.
Let's go.
An actual 25 to hit versus touch AC, so its
If
touch
you
AC
had-
is probably very low.
If you had,
It had a 9, so
man, if they
I-
had the thing that increases their critical range from 20 to 19 to 20.
Oh,
Oh,
I apparently would have crit on that because that was a 19 on the die.
oh,
Yeah,
could have been 60 damage, dude.
It could have been.
I would have actually been so close to Jack's damage.
Yeah, DC 17 Fortitude save, by the way.
Fuck. Okay.
And they have a -2 to that, right?
No, this is on Baba Froga, which it does not get the -2. If it was on this
it's
one, it
succeeded.
would have had the -2. But I'm specifically trying to do this to Baba Froga.
Okay.
Okay.
6
Okay.
plus.
The Boozaboofalo Big Chungus has arrived.
Yeah,
He
this was
misses.
just shot.
He misses by 1. He got a 16.
He failed. Yes. Holy shit!
Yes,
Everything's been
dude.
leading up to this moment. Freynell matters.
Creature struck by
Freynell's existence has been
Oh
validated.
my god. A -2 on will saves. I'm going to Zawardo it.
Yep, a -2 on will saves for 3 whole rounds, by the way. Also a -2 penalty on perception checks, not that it matters for that. But because it failed its fortitude save, everybody has 20% concealment against that frog for 1 round now. Dab.
Jesus Christ.
Ew.
Okay.
That
We
was
have
the
a
important
1 in
part.
5 to dodge.
I wanted it to fail the fortitude save to give everyone concealment for 1 round.
Well done. Well done.
Now, this isn't a magical beast, is it? It's just regular?
This is just a
Okay, I was just curious if it was... I thought it might be
A
mutated.
Buffalo.
No, it has. We now all have 20% concealment against that specific frog for 1 round now.
Nice.
All right.
That was the entire point of me doing that.
That your turn?
Yes, it is. Freynell's existence has been validated.
They ruined your hair, so you ruined their leader.
Yes. You know what? I'm putting that in player quotes.
You're
Dragon.
welcome from my half-asleep brain.
Dragon,
So,
whatever action
big
you
one,
perform
Victor?
right now might dictate what happens next session.
be back just 1 second.
Oh no, the suspense! Okay.
Sorry about
I'm
that.
so happy about that.
Hi.
We'll go right there.
Never mind, I'll finish my sentence later.
And we'll just take 2.
Wait, hold on. What is that? Oh, it says no crystals.
Actually. Yeah, I can't use any swift actions. Or... No, because I moved, I can't take a swift action, right?
No, you can take a swift action when you move.
You just
Yeah,
can't
move
take
action and swift action are different things.
You just can't take a full round action after you move.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Which means no full attack.
Where were you when you started, Kodhran, really quick?
Next to
for
me.
now.
So
He has
remember
haste.
that all that... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
he's
that
got-
was
I was
40
gonna say, all
feet.
that is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he accounted for that.
Well, we'll just take a big old pot shot at the big guy. How could I miss?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going for touch AC, so that's damage.
Yeah.
If I am using my swift action after all, then I can still use lethal precision and
And were you affected by haste?
I was affected by haste. Yes, that means I'm not gonna make a second attack though. Or can I?
Shit.
He allowed Venom to do a second one without.
Hey,
Hold on, guys.
whoever
No talking
did that-
over each other.
Hmm.
Let me double check haste, but I'm pretty sure you can make another attack.
Yeah, that's why it literally states you get an additional attack, so he should have 1, 2.
So,
He has 2
just-
thanks to his class normally.
Okay.
So she should have 3
So
with the hasted action.
Yeah.
So if he moves,
That's why I asked
he doesn't.
initially
If,
when I
if
did
he moves, he
haste.
doesn't get a full attack, which would
Attack.
allow him to make that extra attack. So he just get 2 attacks.
Okay, so he still just gets his regular. I mean, it's still not bad. Chunkage.
Son of a bitch, and that puts it over. If you're wanting, are you wanting that second attack to be your second one? Attack number 2 to be.
Oh yeah.
Coup de grace.
You put it over. How do you want to kill this
Which
thing?
one?
Fucking Baba Froga. Even
Hell
after
yeah.
maxing out his HP.
Ooh.
Even after maxing out his HP,
Actually,
giving him toughness.
Holy crap!
Well,
You're
one shot to blow off a limb, the other one to just right in the heart, nice and sweet off to the paradise lands.
Fuck. Alright.
You're
Just
welcome for
whomping
softening it up for you.
ditto.
Okay.
Wait, that means I did over half its health. Christ.
You did. You did. Alright.
That's my psychotic laugh.
There is an explosion from your rifle, Kodhran. As, like you said, you blow off one limb, and with your other bullet, you put it right between the eyes. and there is an explosion of frog gore as this thing twitches twice and lets out one last brrr as it slumps over into the pond. Its other frogs looking at it in complete disbelief. Alright. This thing was going to escape to the surface by blowing open a hole in the cave. If you didn't kill it this turn. And start wrecking shit.
Oh, we two-turned it.
Alright.
Dude's like,
No, we one-turned it.
Well, one rounded.
Fuck. Okay.
Holy crap.
Woo!
Have we been doing a lot better than you expected during your fights?
You've been stacking up a little more damage than I keep calculating, which that's on my bad.
You forget that Jack has a stupid, ridiculous amount of Jack.
I keep forgetting that Jack has, like, damage explosion.
He's doing he's doing the same thing Magus do.
Yes.
Where he splits all
Except
of
for
his
with
weapon
a weapon.
bonuses into all the elemental stuff.
The only downside is that I don't have any more elements to grab after this.
I don't have enough ways to murder it. Okay.
Might not be a bad idea.
The only thing I can get is bleeding for a D2, and that's just not much.
So here's the question. Go on, kid. Go on.
I was gonna say, for enemies, might not be a bad idea to start giving them like damage resistance or energy resistance.
Yeah. And like I said last time, this wasn't supposed to be. This particular cave wasn't supposed to be a toughie.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Run. Here was the other thing I was going to say. I have heard the people's complaints about Pathfinder having all of its crazy rules. So I'm going to leave it up to a vote for everyone. Spheres of Power finally got all of its 5th edition stuff put up, including like the newest stuff that they had. I will leave it up to everyone whether or not you guys would like to convert this into Spheres of Power for 5th edition, just so that the rule sets are easier for a little one. And I'll admit, half the reason why I was sticking to Pathfinder was just to kind of say goodbye to Pathfinder. Because I was planning on having this session be my last foray into Pathfinder. Just to kind of move on.
You mean the campaign, not the session?
Or the game engine, at least. Yeah. To be just...
we could just convert the sheets over.
Yes.
I actually prefer Pathfinder because it's a bit more customizable.
Okay.
I will say I'd have to look at the 5e Spheres of Power stuff and see if my character concept would be convertible. But I'd be totally fine
to do the same.
I'd be totally fine continuing to run this in Pathfinder.
Okay. I was just wanting to
personally would prefer 5e.
Okay. I was just bringing that out there because I have heard the complaints about Pathfinder's 50 bajillion little rules. So I was just throwing that out there just because Spheres of Power for 5th edition finally got all of its hoo-ha put up on the wiki.
Yeah.
Isn't also the thing is that... Sorry.
I'd just have to look at all the 5th edition stuff and see if it's even possible for me to rebuild Brunel with that.
Isn't there also a thing of like Pathfinder power is much different compared to like 5e power?
Yeah, I would say that's probably accurate considering what...
Yeah, Spheres of Might 5e, that the thing you'd be referring to?
Yes. It's actually, there's a link on the Spheres wiki that leads to the 5e Spheres wiki. And I was looking through there. They do have a lot of... they might not have a lot of the same classes, but pretty much every class that you guys are taking is an archetype within one of those classes, or is a class feature of one. So it'd require a little bit of working in there. But I will leave it up to you guys. We got 2 weeks in between, so we got plenty of time to decide that. All right.
Oh boy.
personally, I'd say that we should also discuss this before the 2-week mark hits.
Yeah. I'll leave it up to you guys to do that.
Oh, I lose out all on a couple things.
Yeah, I can't imagine Alex would be convertible to 5e.
Alright.
Oh shit, Incanter would get their subclass at 2nd level.
Yeah, because I imagine they're basically just a wizard.
Pretty much.
Interesting.
I'll also say this. I actually kind of prefer the spell point system to
Like,
spell
It
slot.
uses spell points.
Oh,
yeah, it has a spell point system. It's one for Incanter at the very least. It has 1 spell point per character level
Mm-hmm.
or class level. rather.
There is no armorist in here, so I'd have to actually figure out what
1d6 hit
class
die.
that is.
No armor proficiency, only
From-
weapons.
I believe Armorist was in.
Oh shit!
the-
Incanter has partially customizable saving throw proficiency. That's really cool.
There we go. It was in the Mage Knight class. It's one of the Mage Knight
It
paths.
became a path.
yeah. Alex, or yeah, freaking
Wow.
Wraith isn't in this PDF.
So Wraith was actually a part of the was a path in Soulweaver. Path of the
Mage
Wraith
Knight. Oh,
form,
there it is.
Wraith form. But yeah, we don't have to swap over the 5th edition. I was just throwing that out there.
They have not converted the Fallen Fae tree, which would destroy my entire character concept.
Okay,
Yep,
Fair enough.
destroy mine too.
fair
Oh,
fair
wait.
enough.
This pool contains a number of spell points equal to your key ability modifier, minimum of 1. You gain additional spell points equal to your encounter level.
Yeah, yeah, that's just the same. It's the exact same amount of spell points as you would have in Pathfinder's version.
Okay,
So it's
if that's the case, then
There
we will.
are things that could work,
Okay,
but
okay, very cool.
Well, half of us are sounding like yay, half. So we have to see about the other half. 2 of them have said nay.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I've technically voted nay.
My
so-
mistake.
3.
Half of us have said. 3 of us have said nay. 2 of us have said yay.
Yeah, I'm saying to stick with
I'm still
Pathfinder for
debating.
now.
All right. Was just throwing that out there. But let me see
Yeah.
here.
Also, we've been
And-
doing this for a while, so it'd feel kind of jarring to switch it
All right.
Yeah.
now that we've been in this campaign for about a year and a half.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. Incanter is basically a lot like Wizard. Hell, even at 1st level, they get a magical potency, which is basically a spell recovery from
Also,
Wizard.
are we streaming?
Oh,
Spell
I
streaming?
can.
I mean, I'm still recording.
And I'll just put out the second thing there. If there's anyone who, like I said earlier in the session, if there's anyone who's going to be my co-DM, that's going to be Gypsy. Just because he's been playing Pathfinder with me for just a long-ass time. He knows how to work this out. So,
I am
and what
curious,
things
is there-
were, and a couple years ago I was rusty, but Wrath of the Righteous has forced me to remember all of the little fiddly bits. So especially things like cover and
Magic
And I'll fully admit,
specialization.
I let you do that
Movement
because
rules.
sometimes I can't always remember all the tiny little rules. You are so much better at that than I am. So,
Also, Star,
What?
I'm happy to
Arcane
help.
protection?
I'm happy to put my brain
I
to
am-
work.
I am curious with like how you worded that. What do you mean your last foray into Pathfinder? Like, are
Oh,
He
you
wants to
back
do
with
other
Pathfinder?
rule systems.
back when we used to play, like during my college days and after that. Because
It was always
Pathfinder's
Pathfinder.
been out since I was in college. That was
No, I understand that. Are you just saying that you're never touching Pathfinder again?
pretty much. I mean, there's just so much more stuff to kind of move on to. All my friends here in the States frickin' love Pathfinder. They still play it religiously, but they just refuse to like move on to anything new. They're like, yeah, I know 5th edition's out, but it's another rule set that I gotta learn. It's like I had to struggle with them to get them to do Starfinder. And that was, I managed to convince them because it's made by the exact same people, Paizo. And they're like, okay, as long as it's like that, we can still get into it. But there's just so much more stuff out there that I can, like, move on to, like 5th edition, or, God forbid, if we want to give it a try, 4th edition, or just other systems out there. So it's kind of just it's just kind of like...
There's also just a bunch of different systems that are just custom made for all 20 in general.
It's just me
really
taking Pathfinder, putting it up on the top shelf, being like, I might see you again sometime in the future, but for the foreseeable future, I'm just going to leave you up there for now.
I also won't lie, this may sound like heresy, I do actually want to try 4th edition at some point, just so I can see how bad it actually is.
There we go. But yeah.
Also, Maz, I did try to look up magic items that increase your attack. The only one I could really find, but sadly is too